so excited. You've heard of her. You know her. You love her. Roshini Rajkumar is joining me because she does Real Talk with Roshini on Sunday mornings from 9 to noon. But she also has a brand new endeavor. I know you've heard about it on some of the other shows here on WCCO, but I'm really excited to talk about it. Hey, Roshini, what's up?
Hi, Jearlyn. So wonderful to hear you speaking with your siblings. You can just feel the love flowing out over the radio waves.
Thank you. It's real. It is absolutely real. Roshini, this is so exciting what you're doing. You've been on CCO now for, 15 years or?
Well, I've been connected with the station since 2007. I've had my own show since 2012, Real Talk with Roshini on Sundays. And then, of course, in 2019, we launched the Real Leaders with Roshini podcast. So, I love the station, so many great colleagues, and it's an honor for me as a talk show host to be part of such a brand that has been around for a long time.
Yeah, and speaking of branding, you and your husband did something really special that turned into a brand new opportunity. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so with COVID hitting, and some of the shutdowns starting in March, it meant on Saturdays when I would normally run with my running team, the group runs stopped. My husband doesn't run anymore, but we wanted to explore, get our exercise in. So we started looking and researching different places we could go, but we didn't have any major intention. We just wanted to go to new places or places we hadn't been in a long time. So we put just sort of it'll take 20 minutes to an hour, maybe 90 minutes one way. We didn't want to drive all day just to get somewhere for a hike. But we would do hikes, we would do bike rides, and we visited a lot of different state parks and just other trails, different cities. And I was pretty blown away with the beauty of our state. And I know it's a beautiful place, but you get into a rut and you go to the same lakes all the time or some of the same trails. So challenging ourselves to go to new places was amazing. And then one of those trips was not with my husband, with a business colleague who's from Perham, Doug Hibbich, and invited me and a couple other colleagues from the University of Minnesota to Perham in late August, and we did some fun things. We went to restaurants, and then he gave us a tour of all these different businesses. And I said to myself and to Doug, wow, there's just so much happening in Perham for a town of 3,500. There's a booming economy. Otter Tail County, the county that it's in, has 10,000 jobs they need to fill like yesterday. So
wow.
Really the birth of the Facebook Live show, Discover Minnesota with Roshini, launched officially on that Perham trip when my travel mate said, you've got to do something with this. You need to tell other people around the state and the region about all these different places to go in Minnesota.
Okay, so what surprised you? You knew what to expect on some of the places that you've went. Even if you've never been there, it's easy for us to find ways to read about it. But then you get there and all of a sudden it's far better, or it's something so unique that happens or you experience. Tell us a few of those stories.
Well, so on the Perham trip, for example, we got to go to a couple different restaurants. We went to a brewery, Disgruntled Brewery, which was hilarious. And then we went to Vargas to a supper club. And the supper club was just great. And again, this was during time of COVID, so you wore masks inside, and then you could remove the mask when you sat down. And it was one of the best dinners. I had king crab leg and duck. Yes, my dinner was the most. I was paying. My dinner was the most at the table that day, but I was enjoying this. And who would have thought in Vargas, Minnesota, I could be having this delicious meal with a great martini. We had some wine at the table. It was just wonderful to know that all these kinds of things, you don't have to go to downtown Minneapolis or St. Paul to experience fine dining, to experience wonderful, cute little shops, some of the different places and the trails. You don't have to be around the city lakes for those. They are all over our state. So it's just the number of things like that, Jearlyn, was amazing. And then the entrepreneurial spirit of people. In many of these cities, they care about their town. Some of them born and bred there. Some of them leave. They go out of state or to the Twin Cities or to Duluth to study, and then they come back. But bar none, they had a true love for their community and really want to be cheerleaders for their community. And so it's wonderful to be able to feature some of them on the new show.
It sounds like there is a book in the works.
Wow, you are just giving us an idea right now. I love it.
Come on, this is just perfect. Call the Historical Society and make it happen. I'm just saying.
We will. And And it's really fun because, as you know, digital is where it's at. On demand is where it's at. Company that owns us, Entercom, radio.com platform. We, of course, want you to tune in to us on our appointment radio shows, but we also have so much other content that you can get on your own calendar. So even though each week on Thursdays at 3 p.m. our new episodes drop on the Facebook Live page for WCCO Radio, you can go anytime. For example, go there now. Go back to 3 p.m. or after Jearlyn's show. And at 3 p.m. on Thursday, December 10th, when the first episode featuring Fergus Falls dropped, and the last I checked, it had more than 10,000 views and a bunch of shares. So that's another way we hope to also grow the show, is that you watch it, you love it, you share it to your page, or you maybe go visit Fergus Falls, or maybe episode 2 when we'll meet people in New York Mills. They have a thriving arts culture.
Oh, yeah.
Who would have thought that? Maybe that's the next Steele family Christmas is in New York Mills.
Well, why not?
Or Valentine's Day.
Yeah, why not? It sounds beautiful. So here's the thing. As you are traveling and you're seeing all of this beauty, who's filming?
Well, this is the thing. This is the beauty of technology. We hope in next iterations, maybe in the spring, we can actually hit the road and get the actual footage with me there interviewing the people. But through the magic of Facebook Live and video, we have videos and we have images from all these places. But I'm interviewing each of these people from the respective cities live on our Facebook page each week. And you see us being interviewed or, chatting, and then you see the video and the images come up. So it is the magic of our current technology, Jearlyn, that can bring all of these things together from different places. Even though I have traveled, I've taken photos, we're getting video, these first few episodes of the show are beautiful images and videos that have been sent to us by the respective cities or by Otter Tail County in general. Otter Tail County is our first partner in this show.
And will your husband be in some of the episodes, or a lot of them?
He doesn't even want me to say his name.
Oh, come on.
I call him the hubby. So I don't think so. I think we are going to really feature the people of these towns. So the inspiration, just like when you write songs and sing songs, maybe an experience is what inspires your delivery. So it's really the experience of visiting these places, talking with these people in the different cities that inspire me to tell their stories. And we hope in next iterations of the show, after our first episodes drop, that we can start going and, let's talk to John Hansen, our boss, and let's hope he can write the ticket for me to go travel to these places and get the video in real time. That's the next iteration. So you've already given us more ideas. The book, maybe forthcoming end of 2021, Jearlyn, and more videos.
Okay, final question.
We'll get the hubby in there.
Right. Oh, you will. Final question. Has this changed you at all?
It has. It's actually made me question whether I need to stay living in a city. That's how moved I've been by all these places. I mean, we talked with Jeff Ackerson from Fergus Falls, and he got recruited out of Iowa by Vector Windows. And he said, yeah, we've always wanted a cabin. Now we have got a cabin in Otter Tail County. He's got his business in Fergus Falls. And he can literally, work during the week, doesn't have a very far drive, and he gets to just spend time on the lakes. And that's a dream for him, his wife, and his 3 kids. So that doesn't sound like too bad of a lifestyle, especially when more of us are working from home and you don't have to do these big commutes to another office or another location. You can really write your ticket on where you want to live.
How about that? Roshini Rajkumar. Love it, love it, love it. Tell us where we can find Discover Minnesota.
You can find us on Facebook. You can go there now for episode 1, the WCCO Radio Facebook page. If you don't already like that page, please do. But go there and you can search it. It'll be there. But otherwise, every Thursday at 3 p.m., a new episode will drop. It'll be live, but then it lives there so you can watch it on demand. And I'll also share it to the Roshini Rajkumar page. So tell your friends. And we also invite you to write us and tell us that you want us to come and visit you, because we are always looking for new cities to feature on Discover Minnesota with Roshini.
Well done, Roshini. Discover Minnesota with Roshini. Don't miss it. You take care of you.
Thank you, and good luck with your concert Friday.
Thank you.